Do you know what a Lentigo Maligna is? Well, I had one and I've had it removed. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's YouTube shorty video, I'm going to talk about Lentigo Maligna. I had one and the dermatologist removed it a few days ago on Thursday. I hope you can see I have a band-aid here on the side of my face. That's where it was. Now I have talked about this many times on my channel because it drove me crazy. What it is a big brown spot. Well, mine was big. You can tell by the size of the band-aid. And it just drove me crazy because your skin gets a texture to it where nothing will stick to it. So I could not cover it up with like a concealer or anything. Nothing seemed to cover it. And it was quite large and it just stuck out like a sore thumb to me. Now there are certain things you can do to get rid of a lentigo, but before I go over that, I'll explain what it is. And I'm going to read from my notes because I don't want to mispronounce any of the words or give out wrong medical terminology. Lentigo are benign pigmented macules that result from increased activity of epidermal melanocytes. Lentigo-like lesions can be benign or malignant. Now mine was benign. I had a biopsy done on it about 6 months ago and it came back benign. But I'll give you a little more information on this. It's a flat spot of increased pigmentation. They are darker than freckles, usually oval or round shape, and they don't fade in the winter. A lot of freckles will fade in the winter, but lentigos do not. A lentigo is not dangerous only if an invasive melanoma develops within it. It's basically like a big age spot or a liver spot, whatever you call it, but they can get quite large. So the different treatments for them, which I have had every single one of these treatments I'm going to read to you, is bleaching cream like hydroquinone. We tried that. A chemical peel on it, tried that. Skin resurface. IPL laser, which is intense pulse light laser, freezing, which is cryotherapy, microdermabrasion, microneedling. They have done all those things on this spot over the last few years. It would not budge. I mean nothing. I had no improvement from any of those treatments and procedures that they did. Now, not all lentigos are that stubborn. This one just happened to be that way. So when I went to the dermatologist on Thursday, after she had froze it again about a month ago, and I mean she hit it hard, because she said, we're really going to try to knock this out and break up that pigmentation. It didn't budge. So her advice to me was to let her shave it off. And I thought, oh, I don't know about that. She had explained to me before that they could shave it off. It would leave a white spot instead of a brown spot. But I didn't really want to shave it off because, of course, it will leave a scar. But when I was there Thursday, she said even though the biopsy 6 months ago came back that it was fine, it was nothing but a lentigo, that they can develop malignant cells. Doesn't mean it will, but it is possible. And she said better to be safe than sorry. In this instance, normally they don't do anything with them. But because they have worked so hard over the last few years to do everything to break it up and nothing worked, she felt that I should have it shaved off. So I agreed. So I'm going to insert some pictures here. Now, if you're squeamish, I really don't think it'll bother you. It's not that bad. I mean, they shave off the top layer, and she numbed it all the way around. I never felt a thing. So you're just going to see how big the circle was, and it looks a little red. But if that bothers you, then close your eyes or turn away from this part. Now I have to wear a Band-Aid over it for 7 days. And then after that, she gave me some scar cream. This scar cream is called Skinuva. I know there's a scar cream called Scar Away, which I thought, well, I'll just order that from Amazon, give that a try. But this actually has growth factors in it. So I will have a much better healing process using this. So I will be having this Band-Aid on for, well, about the next 5 days until Thursday. And then I probably will have a scab. So it was a little difficult getting ready today. I put blush and bronzer on this side. I tried to kind of go around the Band-Aid with blush and bronzer. I'm sure it's not even. But hey, if that's the biggest problem I have, I'm a very blessed girl. So I just wanted to share this information with you in case you're wondering why I have this Band-Aid on my face. That's what it was. I had a real hard time finding a bandage for this. I wanted those round ones. Who knew that they only come in one size? At least that's all I could find. We went to CVS, Walgreens, Publix Pharmacy, and Walmart, and all I could find is this. Now it's clear I like that. However, the padding, the cotton padding in the middle, is not large enough, so the adhesive would stick to the actual wound, and I can't have that. So I just took a regular Band-Aid, cut the ends off so it wouldn't go clear across my face, and that's just what I'm going to have to use, which isn't bad. I only have a few more days that I have to wear it, so no big deal. And who knows, maybe there's some of you out there that have a Lentigo that you might want to at least just have it looked at. Like I said, most of the time they can break them up by these simple treatments. It's just in my case that wasn't possible. This just would not go away. So I know I made the right decision. Well, that's my story, and now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is the last 10 life principles to live by Dr. Charles Stanley. In my last 2 YouTube shorty videos, I read the first 10, the second 10, and now I have the last 10. There's 30 of these. Number 21, obedience always brings blessing. Number 22, to walk in the Spirit is to obey the initial prompting of the Spirit. 23, you can never outgive God. 24, to live the Christian life is to allow Jesus to live his life in and through us. 25, God blesses us so that we might bless others. 26, adversity is a bridge to a deeper relationship with God. 27, prayer is life's greatest time saver. 28, no Christian has ever been called to go it alone in his or her walk of faith. 29, we learn more in our valley experience than on our mountaintops. And 30, an eager anticipation of the Lord's return keeps us living productively. I just love these life principles. And of course, Dr. Charles Stanley. These are just great daily reminders of God's Word and His promises. And it's a guideline of how we are to live our life. I know they have helped me tremendously. So I just wanted to share them with you. And I'm glad I got to read all 30 between 3 videos. So I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.